Aidan, I think it's Aidan. So Aidan asked a question about antisocial behaviour. For me, I think the young people, they're not engaged currently because I think the council can do more to engage young people. What I'd be looking into is having CCTV in some really hot spots, or having CCTV at areas where the crime rate is really high. In this area, we've been pushing to have CCTV, especially in the Barnfield estate. I live on here, and I am going home, and it's scary when you're going home and there's a congregation of young people with hoodies on, and you don't know whether you're going to be stabbed. So I think looking at CCTV, looking at increasing the police numbers. I know that the government has cut the police, but then we have the Safer Neighbourhood team, so maybe trying to get them to do patrolling in the area.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Anthony?
Okay, so I'm going to couple up knife crime and young boys together. I think that needs to come from education. Police are there to support, and they're a bit reactive to the situation, and they look at intelligence. But really what we need is a change in our education system. We need more social learning, more emotional intelligent teaching, and that's one of the things that I think can help. One of the things that I do is go into schools and teach social and emotional intelligence, and that's what I'm going to be pushing for, and making sure that the council help with that, so people can understand how they can make decisions without being very reactive to how they feel. When it comes to antisocial behaviour, I think the way to go with that is really increasing and giving people the opportunity to create their own initiatives. I run a free fitness training for young people, and it's recently been supported by the Neighbourhood Growth Fund. So seeing more of that happening in our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony.
That's brief.
Yeah, well done. Zia?
So, really good question. I've grown up in South East London all my life. Yeah, crime out there, at times it's really bad. At the moment, it's really bad. We need opportunities for everyone. If kids have got something they can do in the evening, somewhere they can go, role models to work with, hopefully they won't be doing what those social activities they might otherwise be doing. It's all about engagements and opportunities and community groups and things like that. At the same time, because people are being stabbed, people are near to death or sadly are being killed, we need the police doing more work as well. But we don't need the police policing us and kind of doing it to us. It needs to be a partnership and making sure it's with the community, not to the community.
Thank you. Thanks, Neil. David?
Firstly, I think we need to, obviously what's happened recently, we've had some bad incidents in this ward, but we need to take the context that the crime rate actually in Woolwich Common is pretty average, both for the borough and for London as a whole. So we need to get it in that context, and obviously the council has invested additional council resources in an estate team that largely works in Woolwich Common and Woolwich Riverside, that gives us more than the 3 people we get from the Met Police in the Safer Neighbourhood team. Used to be 6, we now have 3, and that's the real problem. Is people like to have that reassurance of having that Safer Neighbourhood team, people that actually know the area and know where the intelligence is. I quite agree with what Anthony and Ivis said. The only other thing I would say is actually having strong communities, and having strong communities where people know each other, kids play with each other, with their parents and so forth, does make a big difference to reducing crime.
Thank you.